please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Rockville High School, and welcome to the Wake Up Rockville Morning Show. I'm Eli.
And I'm Dylan. Today is Friday, December 7th, 2018. Today is a pep rally bell scheduled day.
Let's begin with today's announcements. Come and support the class of 2021 at the Chipotle fundraiser at 13501 Connecticut Avenue in Aspen Hill on Tuesday, December 18th between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Make sure to tell the cashier you are there for the class of 2021. Come and grub.
West Side Story is this year's spring musical. If you missed our West Side Story interest meeting, you can still audition. Pick up an audition packet from room 2067. We'll be continuing the dance sessions. These are not mandatory, but will help you for auditions in January. Learn the Mamba on Wednesday, December 12th from 2:45 to 3:45. Learn the audition choreography at lunch on Thursday, December 20th. And if you still have questions, see Miss McKim in room 2067.
Are you struggling with writing? Are you looking for help but don't know where to turn? Come visit Mr. Castro and Miss Winter Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays after school in the Media Center. They will be here throughout December to help on assignments or to answer questions related to any English assignments. This will be college-style writing, center with an environment focused on developing your analysis of all text, writing composition, and argumentative dialogue. Even if you haven't thought of getting help, consider the academic support group. This is an amazing opportunity that is being offered to you here at Rockville. Ask your English teacher for more information.
The concert band, symphonic band, concert orchestra, and symphonic orchestra are performing on Thursday, December 13th at 7 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Calling all students, pay it forward this holiday season and donate to children. The SGA and NHS are collecting new, unwrapped toys for the city of Rockville. Drop off any donations to the counseling office toy drive box.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to National Notice.
Today, remember the bombing at Pearl Harbor, which occurred today 77 years ago.
Why is this day important?
This day is important because we remember and celebrate the 2,335 lives lost during the attack of friends and family.
Pearl Harbor is also the reason why America became involved in the World War II, which lasted 6 years and resulted in the Cold War and the creation of the United Nations.
Well, I'm glad we have a day to remember the people whose lives were lost, including Navy, like personnel, Marines, members of the Army, and civilians.
Me too.
Also, I hope that today we could take a moment to appreciate those whose lives were lost.
Yes, I do. They were in the Navy, I believe.
Yeah, my pop-up. He was part of the Army.
Yeah, my grandfather. He was in the Navy. He was a yellow shirt, so he directed airplanes. So ROTC is basically like a disciplinary kind of program where you pull up to class, and on Mondays and Fridays you do exercises. Tuesdays, Wednesdays you do curricular learning. And then Thursdays are when you march, but yeah. Because I'm hoping on the Raiders team, it would look good on my resume, so extra physical stuff.
Jacob Navarra. I am a digital artist, mainly. I've been doing art since like first grade, but in the last few years, I've been doing a lot more. I've been taking it more seriously. I like to see things from as many different perspectives as I can. There are so many different ways to see things, and there isn't really any right way. I make art every day. It can be from like 30 minutes to 5 hours, so it depends on what I have to do that day. There's a certain aesthetic that surrounded a lot of like 90s independent music scenes that I have a connection to for some reason. Not necessarily like just the music or their attitudes, but more so the general aesthetics of their lives. Like I really like their sort of DIY thing, and the technology from that time is also really charming. I don't know. There's something about that I have a lot of interest in, so a lot of that goes into my art. I guess it would be considered abstract, but I see it more as like a narrative form of that sort of DIY. But when I do it, it's all done digitally. So rather than actually cutting out pieces of paper and things, I'm directly creating the entire image, which I like because I can have full control of how it looks, and it's sort of hard to recreate that type of stuff anymore. For the past few years, I've been trying to write a story that effectively expresses the type of stuff that I want to express, and I wrote like 3 different stories and flushed them out a lot, and then canceled the entire project. The one I'm working on right now, though, is definitely going to be seen to the end, so I'm happy about that. I like the one that I'm working on right now. But yeah, my writing process can be sort of slow. I'd say art is a form of communication above everything. I feel like you could say everything in direct statements if you wanted to, but due to like human perception, how we see things, it's a lot easier to make things through art.
And that wraps up our show for this week. If you need a refresher on any of our announcements, please go to the Rockville High School website and look for the morning announcements. I'm Eli.
And I'm Dylan. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.